Welcome to the Games Conversation channel. My name is Paul.
My name's Josh.
And today we're playing Metroid Prime. Let's get into it. You think that would hurt me down there?
Yeah, I have a feeling it would hurt you. Although our danger meter's not.
Yeah, let's see what the danger meter says. Nope.
Oh,
Perfect.
it does not hurt
Perfect.
you.
I can walk in a scalded lava bed.
I like
No
the sound.
issue.
I like this. Could you do that one more time and just appreciate the sound? I don't know why I like that. It's just like
so realistic.
I expected it to be like
Just
lava.
Real like kind of mushy.
Draws you in.
Whoops. So hot in the lava land. So we're in Magmore, and let's see where we end up. Oh, workstation tunnel. Cool. Okay. We're trying to get back to Tallon. And I don't know how far exactly. Okay.
It looks pretty far.
Yeah. But we have our power bomb now, which is great. Oh, that guy just exploded. Your head explode. Do you know that?
No, I have no idea what that was.
Strong Bad, I think. You know Strong Bad?
I do. Good jorb.
Your head. What is that? It's maybe
The
from
system
some like
is down.
there was some video
The
game
system.
on that website.
Yeah.
And I think that was Strong Bad just going, your head explode. What's going on out here? Oh, the impact crater. Okay. So, did you enjoy so far the Phazon Mines? Is this a place that you've enjoyed being?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's not my favorite place. It's hard to beat the snow level.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like it a lot better than the underwater level.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
I was trying to deal with these guys swiftly by freezing them, but it's obviously not going well.
Yeah, you're just gonna fall in the lava a lot.
Well, she stood on the hard rock lava a minute ago. I just thought.
This is not hard rock lava. This is
Not in the least.
soft, but very hot,
Okay.
active lava.
Yeah. So the things we're looking for are Bendesium-y doors.
Bendesium!
And we're headed towards. There was some like hint system thing that told us to go this way. Oh, spectral activity. That's right. So if you're on, you can be on the lookout for any. Oh, I need to shoot that.
Yeah,
guy
I was
first.
kind
really
of
lost
as
it.
you were doing that. I was like, did I miss
Is
something?
that gonna work out?
I don't.
Does he know something I don't?
Tremors, termites.
Kevin Bacon. Oh,
Yeah, we haven't talked about tremors in a few episodes. It's probably about time.
time to start.
Which is a great transition to, if you want to talk about tremors in the comments, wow, you could win this wonderful Nintendo Power Magazine.
That's true. You're welcome to talk about literally anything. I mean, I think it makes sense to talk about the game or us or something about the channel.
Now,
but
talk about tremors.
if you want to talk about tremors, we will still respect that.
In fact, you will only be considered for the drawing
Josh
if
will
you talk about tremors.
That's true. You'll rocket yourself to the top of the list if you're talking about tremors.
Yeah.
So I put out on Twitter, like
Yeah.
I'm showing my hands here. My hand. I don't actually know how this giveaway is gonna work.
Yeah.
Hold on. Pirate transmissions intercept. Put a pin in that. Unique mining technology in upper part of sight. Hold on. I've only just started leaving. Why am I coming back? Or processing. Oh, there's something. There's something they want me to have.
Is that what they're doing? They're drawing you back in
Yeah. Well,
to
we're
gift
gonna
you something important
we're gonna go do what we were doing.
and then come back.
Yeah. Main quarry. Where is that? Oh, that's the main area, and we're gonna get there through Tallon. Oh, this will work out perfect.
So where do we need to go after?
So right now we're headed towards Tallon Overworld for the Spectral activity.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna leave Tallon Overworld and go back to the mining site and go to that main quarry area. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
I have a feeling we're about to get a string of upgrades.
I love upgrades.
I love strings. I love upgrades. Oh gosh. We put a pin in something. What was it?
It was
Oh,
you put out on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm showing my
You're showing
hands here.
Not just your one hand, your hands.
both hands.
Showing both
Hands up.
hands.
I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this giveaway.
And you put it on Twitter?
So I put on Twitter just to see, like, does anyone have experience doing giveaways on YouTube?
Yeah.
And so far, I've gotten no response. So if you have a great idea, so these are the ideas we've had, I think, is that if we select you as a winner, you'll email us, and we'll just trust that's you. Or someone who's really intent on scamming a magazine giveaway on a small channel.
Right.
Or it could be something where if we select you, you DM us on Twitter. Yeah, those are kind of the ideas so far.
Yeah, I think that you're losing sleep over this. I feel like you're really stressed.
Yeah.
And I think it's the clear answer is
those that have been watching, I have more gray hair now than when I started.
that is true. Yeah.
The clear answer
is whoever mentions Tremors first in the comments gets the magazine.
That's true. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Delivered by hand by Kevin Bacon.
Yes. Did you see that he was in the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special?
Really?
Yeah, as Kevin Bacon.
As Kevin Bacon. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I was gonna ask because he has another appearance in the Marvel universe.
Oh, he does?
Or in the Fox X-Men universe.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, that theoretically is a Marvel universe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he played...
in the multiverse.
He played Sebastian Shaw, which is
Oh,
a
yeah.
character I don't actually know, but he was an interesting villain in that movie.
Yeah.
X-Men First Class.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was a fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
I had it on Blu-ray
Totes agree.
when I bought my first Blu-ray player.
Blu-ray? Well, you had to pick some kind of movie to have for Blu-ray.
Legitimately, actually, I bought it. I bought it used from Best Buy or refurbished or whatever.
Yeah.
Back in like 2013.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, well, I gotta have some Blu-rays to enjoy on this.
Right.
What's a movie I will watch over and over and over again?
It's X-Men First
Well,
Class.
there's. I picked out some really good ones, but I was like, those are really expensive. X-Men First Class was on sale for $5.
I gotcha.
I think I also got Shawshank Redemption, which is a fantastic movie.
Shawshank Redemption, so good.
But why do you need it on Blu-ray? I don't know. But I did. I got it. It was great.
Okay.
I've
So,
seen it many times.
I think what I want to do...
Tell me.
So if I go this path, I'm going to have to go through this crash ship again, which I honestly can't stand, to get all the way over here and then back to face on mines.
Yeah.
But there's also this elevator to the Chozo ruins. So I'm thinking that maybe...
Go to the Chozo ruins.
Yeah, I'll go through here. I don't know if I can make it up there, honestly, now that I'm seeing it. Ugh, that might be the deciding factor. Oh, there's Chozo ruins. So I could go through all the Chozo ruins and kind of worm my way around.
And avoid the crash ship.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. Because we've had enough of the crash ship, you know?
Yes, we have.
I am going to go to my ship, the non-crashed ship,
Yeah.
just for a home base save. And I think this is probably a good time actually to check in with the Artifact site too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
see if we can get any more hints and clues. Because we're probably at a point in the game where it makes sense to really start looking for the artifacts.
Yeah.
Because we found, I believe, 2 of them.
Yeah. Without really
Yeah.
putting
just kind
intentionality behind
of,
it.
yeah. And there's 12, so this will help us kind of find them as we go. And negate the criticism
Negate.
that, you know, it's kind of a drag. But I don't think it is. I just don't.
No, I think it's fun.
I love it. It's fun.
Looking at that map,
Uh-huh.
it just dawned on me. It really looks like a hamster tube.
Oh.
Elaborate hamster cage.
You know what? I would be
And
I
then-
wouldn't be surprised if you somehow found some developer interview where they were like, we took inspiration from
Hamster.
you know, my son had a hamster tube cage system in his room, and I thought, what if that was the map?
What if that was it? No, I thought you were going to say someone took it upon themselves. Was that is that a Chozo statue out there?
Yeah, this is the Chozo
Um,
artifact temple.
someone took it upon themselves to recreate this map with like hamster
tubes.
Yeah. It'd be the happiest hamster around.
Yeah.
Name the hamster.
Samus for sure.
Samus.
The
Aaron.
hunter. The hamster.
The hunter hamster.
All right, let's see if we got any new ones. A new artifact entry translating: a room of research lies within the mines. Oh, see,
We've been there.
In the mines, if we find a room called research, a corrupted invader is trapped there. Defeat this creature to claim the artifact of warrior.
Oh, we didn't do that?
I guess not, but now we have the clue for it, you know. Artifact of Wild's been returned. Great. Artifact of Strength has been returned. Truth? Oh, so actually we found 3.
This
Wonderful.
music is Zelda-ish to me. Do I hear a stringed instrument?
I think you do hear a harp kind of floating.
Yeah. That floating harp.
But also, it's a temple, right? So that's very Zelda-y. So we're still missing a couple, and it's like as you find them, you bring them back and they create more clues.
Cool.
So I thought that was just worth a pop in.
Yeah.
Worth the pop
Just a
in.
quick check-in.
All right, and now we're going to enact our plan to avoid the crashed frigate by going through the Chozo ruins. And I can remember at least one place. Well, maybe I can't. I was going to say I can remember at least one place where Bendesium would come in handy. But I don't know that that's true.
We'll find out.
Yes, we will.
Boo, boo, boo. See? Just... This screams hamster. Hamster's paradise.
How big would it end up being? Like,
It'd be humongous.
would it fill a house or
No,
a
it
neighborhood?
wouldn't be that big.
Okay. Would it fill a room?
Yeah, I imagine a room.
Okay.
Seems like a worthwhile cause.
Did you have hamsters growing up?
I did have a hamster.
You did?
Mm-hmm. His name was Fifel.
Was it everything?
I named him after the
the American
cartoon
Tail.
movie. But my favorite was Fifel Goes West. I really like that one a lot.
For some reason, I remember the name Fievel Goes West. Like, that's what I think that's what I call the first movie. The first movie is called American Tail.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more
Intense.
kind of grim. Yeah,
Yeah.
intense. Like, I remember
Yeah.
I kind of thought about showing it to my kids, but I was like, actually, I think no. That it's a very, intense is a good word.
Yeah, it's pretty sad at times. Grim is a good way of describing it.
Yeah.
I feel like Fifel Goes West is what
It's just like more fun.
suddenly got real fun and interesting, and the characters were silly and zany, and because that is what I remember. Like, I don't remember American Dream at all.
American Tail.
American Tail.
There are no cats in America. I remember that song. But then equally, I remember like the terrifying kind of like final battle where this like flaming cat monster.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What were they thinking?
I don't
It's
know.
for children.
It's a whole lot.
I had a stuffed Fifel as a child. I liked the mouse.
Stuffed Fifel.
Yeah. I think I like the name too. Like, look, that'd be super fun for Fifel.
You can
just
easily
to-
see Fifel just running around.
But yeah, I named, even though Fifel's a mouse, I do real. So don't go crazy in the comment section. Don't go, I know Fifel's a mouse, not a hamster. I know the difference. Yeah, Fifel escaped once, and was lost in our house for a couple days.
And
but
you found him?
we found him.
So I had a friend growing
popped
up,
out.
Brian Rooks, that had a hamster. And I remember it almost every time, like it was almost like a sitcom, really.
Yeah.
Almost every time I'd go over to his house, it would be like the hamster's missing. And,
What is happening?
And I don't know if it was ever even a big concern to find the hamster.
Oh, this is the room with the ghost every time?
Well, now it is. I don't think we fought the ghosts actually in this room before, but they're here now.
Do we have to fight them, or can we just escape?
No, we're just leaving.
Bye! Alright, so every time he escaped, he was missing.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the extent, is just like, that was like kind of a thing always. Like,
That's what he was known for.
the hamster's missing. And yeah, no one seemed to really mind. Like, that just seemed to be almost like you'd have a dog in your house. It was just like, oh, he's around. Yeah, he's somewhere.
He's here somewhere.
I'm sure he's fine. Oh, okay. So we're in this room. Oh, we found an artifact.
Really?
Yeah, there it is.
Like one of the 7?
One of the 12.
One of the 12?
Yeah.
What
The Artifact of Lifegiver. The 5th of 12.
That was easy.
Yeah, I just happened to see a blue room on the map. Thought, let's check it out.
Yeah, good job, Paul.
Thank you. This is the room where we had to kind of destroy the tower. I don't know if you remember that specifically. This like tower structure, and we got the wave buster in this room. But we couldn't get the underwater stuff because water sucks.
Water does suck. I do remember that tower. We need all those missiles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you needed so many missiles. So many missiles. Alright, I honestly think there's not a lot to do in the Chozo Ruins. I'm glad we came because we needed that, but otherwise, I don't see too much that we can do. There's one place where...
But that wasn't the final destination.
No. So this thing, I think we need the grapple beam for.
Oh, I
so
can't
that's
wait
what
to
we're
get
waiting
that
on
grapple
that
beam.
one.
Can't wait.
But now I'm looking for how to get back to Tallon Overworld. So I'm going to trek through and get to those. Because that's where we're going to end up back so that we can get to the Phazon mines. So, alright, we're going to go do that.
I have one friend that reads a lot of books. Like, reads... Like, it's odd when a week doesn't go by that he doesn't, like, read a book or something, you know?
Like a whole book each week?
So, he'll, like, this year in 2023, I think his goal is to read 250 pages a week.
Nice.
And so, he and his wife, I think this year, they will not watch... They won't have, like, watch TV or movies or do, like, quote-unquote screen time.
Gotcha.
Until he's read 250 pages in a week.
Like, does his wife on board also doing this?
Yeah, she also wants to read more.
Whoa.
But the goal...
I love the idea that they're, like, you know, that's like a team effort. Like, until we both do this thing, we don't get this kind of reward. That's cool.
But it's only him... Like, it's his... Because he's the more voracious reader.
Uh-huh.
But she's not opposed to it because she also wants to read more. So,
yeah.
But it's like, once he hits 250, they can watch The Office or whatever they want to watch. So he's a big reader. Meanwhile, another friend who's a younger guy, he just turned 21. He has never read fiction books. The only time he's read them was for school, and he didn't always actually read them, you know?
Right. Definitely been there.
He's read, like, leadership books or, like, he's like...
And I think that's what I was surprised by. Like, I feel like...
That's the book
more,
club.
yeah, it's more, like, typical, because that's, like, quote-unquote productive reading, you know?
Yeah. No, this is a fun book club. But I will say, have you ever read The Slaughterhouse-Five?
I don't think I've read that book. I've read other Kurt Vonnegut, but...
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this book was the weirdest book I have ever read. And the three guys... Oh, so one guy reads a lot, one guy's never read. And so they were talking, and he's like, oh, the one guy that never has read a fiction book was like, I really would want to read. Or I think it'd be good. And my other friend was like, well, let's create a book club.
Okay.
So they did that. Then they invited me to be a part of it.
Okay, so you're not the originator?
No, but I am the initiator. Like, I'm the one that got us actually going.
I gotcha.
And
I
made
can
sure
see
we
that.
met. I'm kind of the driving force behind actually moving forward with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Like so many things in life.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not a creator of original ideas. I'm pretty good at like helping push things forward though.
What's that? In there's some category of like leadership book or whatever that is like where they have gosh, I'm blanking, a visionary and an integrator maybe. So the visionary is typically more like your CEO that kind of comes up with stuff like just like, you know, what if we did this, what if we did, and then the integrator's like the person that kind of takes it and like makes it happen. I don't know if that's quite the categories you're speaking into, but it seems, I don't know,
something like that.
sort of relevant.
Yeah, weirdest book because
This is not the one.
the main character is, it's like a book with time travel, but he's unstuck from time, so it's not time travel. The idea is he exists. He basically jumps from one point in time to another point in time, like reliving life experiences, and it's a lot of war trauma, like a lot of PTSD type stuff.
Okay.
But he's also abducted by aliens. He's an optometrist.
Okay.
It's like super weird.
I love that he's an optometrist, got lumped in with the other things
Yeah,
that were actually
alien,
weird.
World War II,
He's
prisoner
an
of war.
optometrist.
Yeah,
I gotcha. Yeah, that seems like a book I maybe would have read in like high school or something.
Yeah.
But I don't, it's not ringing bells, but.
Well, oddly, I really enjoyed it. Like,
Okay.
I liked it a lot, but no one else in the club liked it at all.
Who chose it?
So the guy who reads a lot offered a bunch of books, but he offered like 4 options of books he'd never read, but people say you've got to read.
Oh, okay.
And then someone that doesn't read books chose it, and like I said, they all hated it. But
Yeah.
our next book we decided on is Neuromancer. Are you familiar with it?
No.
So it came out after Blade Runner and before The Matrix. And the author was like, oh my word, when Blade Runner came out, like, right, he's like, people are going to think I just ripped off Blade Runner.
But they're unrelated. Is that
Correct,
right?
yeah.
Oh.
It was not influenced by it, but they're really similar in concept.
Blade Runner, I don't know much about. It's just like kind of futuristic. I don't know what any more than that, honestly.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
man, Blade Runner's awesome. I'm a big fan of Blade Runner.
Is Blade Runner related to The Fugitive somehow? Like, is the one-armed
Harrison
man?
Ford is
that
in both.
Okay.
I believe that's the
I don't
only...
know. I really was like placing them in the same timeline or something. I don't know. The Harrison Ford multiverse.
Yeah, that's what it is. So,
Vin
Neuromancer
Diesel.
is really... No, it's like a cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. That's a great word. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was
dystopian
something more.
universe.
Yes, there's so many good words you're throwing out right now.
I'm all about throwing in good words.
All right, I hear a refrigerator sound. I know you don't subscribe to that.
I don't believe it. That sounds like a refrigerator, but I'll respect your...
Thank you.
Good work, Paul.
Thank you.
Wow, the refrigerator tinglies you get.
That's right.
Your spidey senses.
Refrigerator tinglies. I like that.
What's that? Do I hear a refrigerator nearby? Yeah, so I started the Neuromancer. I read the sample of the book.
Speaking of
X-Ray
Neuromancer,
Visor.
X-Ray Visor.
Why is that speaking of Neuromancer?
I don't know. Just seems futuristic. Well, the visor.
Activate.
I always like that. X-ray visor. This is our last visor.
So tell me all the visors we have. Visors.
Scanny visor.
Scanny visor.
Analysis of Walsh's rampant weakness. Bendesium, and then we have Thermal Visor.
Thermal Visor, where you see heat.
Shows that little guy.
He wasn't that hot, though.
He really wasn't.
That's hot.
And then we have
That's-
X-Ray Visor. Oh, which tells us these walls are fake.
Fake walls!
Except for... Oh, where is that guy coming from?
So how do we destroy the fake walls?
We do this, and then this.
Super bomb.
Well, did it actually destroy
All
the
of
wall?
them. Yeah, it destroyed those walls. We were looking in the wrong direction.
Oh, it destroyed the walls. I thought they were just like invisible walls. Well, that makes me feel much better.
Yeah, I like how we were looking in the... Like 75% of the walls got destroyed, and we were looking at the 25%.
Nothing changed.
Story of my life.
Ooh, we're in the... So this is the Life Grove, which is where they told us spectral activity was happening. I don't see a lot of spectral activity, but I do see a lot of platforming.
Platform. I like this, like... I feel like we're in the Ewok village right now.
Yeah, it is Ewok.
I can't remember... wouldn't do a good job of, like, emulating the song, but I hear the Ewok village song in my head right now.
Oh, I don't know it.
Boop, 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 boop. Like at the end of Return of the Jedi when they're in the Ewok village.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Clearly you
No,
don't.
I don't. I'm not a huge Trekkie. All right, so we're gonna do the X-Ray Visor. What'd I say, Trekkie? I didn't do that on purpose, but I immediately realized my mistake.
That's embarrassing for you. So the ghosts don't emit any heat, which makes sense.
I need my...
Why are we in this visor?
gun. Well, so you can track them always. Remember how they used to disappear on us?
Oh, because this is the X-ray?
Yeah.
No. Is it?
Yeah, this is the X-Ray Visor.
I'm trying
so
to think
now-
logically why you can see a ghost
I don't know.
using X-ray.
But now we can see them at all times, and so I can hit them much more frequently. Like that guy, he just thought he was invisible, I guess.
No, you're not. I got X-ray goggles. Go tell your friends. Don't mess with me. Like how he's like...
They do like that. Sure you can. Oh. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So the X-Ray Visor makes those guys just like the littlest bit more bearable. This is like such a pleasant platforming room. Like it seems like challenging, but everything's very approachable, very doable.
Yeah.
Okay. So we came here because of spectral activity to get the X-Ray Visor, but
There's more.
I want to just check something.
Is that where we were standing earlier when we blasted the wall?
Yeah. Okay. So I want to check, not anything in there. I want to check our artifacts. So the orange ones are ones we've collected. The blue ones we still need. So Elder is in a tower. Warrior is in the research room. Chozo is in a grove. In one of Tallon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of Chozo. And we're in a room called the Life Grove.
I feel like
So
it's
that's
here.
that's our clue, you know? And then beneath the waves. Okay. I'm tracking.
Is this the waves? Okay.
And
Seems like a stretch. It's more of a waterfall,
Yeah, I
not
guess so.
really waves, but...
the pillar beneath the waves?
That's a pillar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then I just need to be in it, I guess.
Here we go. Cool.
And look, we got another artifact. Time to rack them up.
Rack 'em up. Good work, Paul.
Thank you, guys.
I'm glad you're...
Oops.
Memory serves you so well. Serves us so well. So, what do you think about the rumors about Amazon Prime being remastered for the Switch?
Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime. Metroid Prime? And Amazon Prime.
So you asked where we are. Acquired items, 60%. But like I said, we're in a time where we're receiving a rash of upgrades. So that number will climb. Metroid Prime Remaster. I'll say this has been a rumor. So the trilogy releasing on Switch has been heavily requested since the Switch was like announced, because they announced Metroid Prime 4 like as they announced the Switch. They basically said, you know, there's Breath of the Wild. I forget if Odyssey was, like Mario Odyssey was coming out that time. And then also, by the way, Metroid Prime 4 is in development. And that was like enough for people to be like, I'm definitely buying the Switch. Like any of those 3 games were just kind of like, yes, if you have all those things coming, I'm on board.
Count me in.
And then Metroid Prime 4, you know, famously has been delayed and all this stuff. But I would say since Prime 4 was ever like acknowledged, there was always, and then once you realize like how many ports there are on the Switch already,
you're like, what?
Like they put everything on the Switch, and then they're just like, well, the Metroid Prime trilogy must be coming to make way for
4.
You know, 4, yeah. And then that goes to Phase on Minds. Oh, this is just perfect. This worked out most perfect.
So well.
Oh, I landed.
I'm so happy about how this worked out. What is destroying us?
I'm not sure. Little needle point boys.
Those darn needle point boys.
So all that to say, you know, it's been 5 or 6 years since the Switch came out, right? And nothing about that like has ever materialized. So you could either say they're holding out for like the right time.
It really seems like a missed opportunity.
Yeah, or it was never real to begin with. Because Nintendo has never said we're doing it, right? It's always just been a rumor.
Well, it makes sense that they would.
Yeah, but, you know, you could probably write a book on all the things that would have made sense that Nintendo didn't do. And I mean that more in like, not to say,
way.
Yeah, not to say that they miss out on everything, but just that they
have a plan.
Oh, this is not where I want to go at all.
They have some level of...
Yeah, they do the unexpected, and it works for them because it's unexpected.
Yeah.
But what do you think about it? Would you want to see it, or?
One thing I appreciate about Nintendo is I feel like they have a vision and they really stick with it despite the pressure, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And maybe it didn't work out the way they initially planned, and maybe they are waiting for 4 to be more functional and prepared, or maybe they're not.
Yeah, because I've heard, again, rumors or kind of speculation, let's say. I've heard people say, like, since Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom is coming out in May.
Yeah.
You know, that there's still room for like a, you know, quote unquote big holiday game.
Oh.
And so people are like, it could be theoretically possible that Prime 4 is like that big holiday game. And if that's the case, it could make sense for the trilogy remaster to come out like in the summer to kind of drive interest. Which, again, like that's one of those like, yes, that would make total sense, but is that what they're planning? Who knows? Thank you so much for joining us today on the Games Conversation channel. We hope you've enjoyed our playthrough so far of Metroid Prime. If you have, you leave a thumbs up. That's kind of the language of YouTube. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with all of the shenanigans we're doing here.
And ring the bell.
Ring the bell. And that'll put a noise in your ear whenever we are active, like a motion sensing light or bell or refrigerator noise. And we'll see you next time.